Hi, welcome to the FX Scouts channel. So in this video, I want to take you on a tour of a very popular trading platform called TradingView. This video is mainly for beginner traders or those who don't have much experience in trading, and it's for traders who may be wanting to change their platform or look at making a switch to a new trading platform. In this video, I'm basically going to show you the general layout of TradingView, and I'm going to be showing you all its features, including how to use indicators, how to use all the various drawing tools, how to customize your charts, how to use the community chat, etc. Firstly, I'm going to go to TradingView's website at tradingview.com. Okay, so as you can see, this is the TradingView homepage. So you're going to click here on the Get Started button at the top right-hand side of the page to create an account. As you can see, it has many options. You can create a free account, which I would suggest starting with until you feel like you need more features. But if you want the features up front that it offers, you will see the different pricing structures and what they come with. If you want to explore the charts and what TradingView is about, then click on Search Markets and you'll find thousands of different instruments available. And you'll notice that they are available at different brokers. So here I'm going to click on Euro USD by FXCM. And I'm going to click on Launch Chart. When you open TradingView, you'll find that it has a white background with green and red candles. Many traders like the dark mode, and so do I. So I will toggle to this switch here, and there you have it, dark mode. You will see the volume indicator and various news announcements that are coming up with these little circles. If you don't want the volume indicator there, you can right-click and remove it. You can also remove the events by right-clicking and selecting Hide. Now you'll get this pop-up that asks you to sign up for the paid version of the platform. Many traders use the professional version for accurate analysis and support, but if you're just starting out, the free version is definitely good enough. You will still have access to many timeframes, and you can use up to 3 indicators, which is also probably enough. However, you should be aware that you'll get these annoying ad pop-ups all the time. I have a premium paid version of the trading platform, and I've already signed up with TradingView, so I will show you how to use the trading platform based on the premium version. So I'm going to walk you through the features. I'll start at the top left-hand corner and move to the right. So here you will see my symbol, and if you click on it, you'll be able to search for any symbol. And as you saw earlier, some of these are available at certain brokers. If you open an account with one of these brokers, you'll be able to trade directly on TradingView with them. I'll pop a link to lists of brokers that offer TradingView in the notes below. Next, if you click on this plus sign, it gives you an option to compare the market movements of 2 or more different symbols simultaneously. And this is really useful for comparing correlated assets and to get a general feel for what the market is doing. It's very important to note that when you add a symbol to the chart, the vertical axis over here will change from price to percentage. And this is necessary because if you switch it back to price, the chart will collapse unless the values of the symbols are very close to each other. So as you can see here, this is an example of Google and Apple. And when you switch it back to price, both the data series flatten out and the chart basically loses its effectiveness. It's very difficult to analyze. Next, if we move along, you can change the time frame of your chart. So you have a drop-down menu and you can view anything from 1 minute to 1 month. But if you want more customizable options in terms of time frames, you'll have to pay for it. Now, if you have your favorite time frames, you click on the star next to it, and this adds it to your favorites. I like the dailies, the 4 hourly, the 1 hour, the 30-minute, 15-minute, and 5-minute time frames. So once I click on them, they all get added to the top menu, as you can see over here. Next, you're going to click on the candle button at the top of the screen, and you can choose from many different chart types, bars, candles, hollow candles, etc. I prefer regular candlesticks just because they give you so much information. You can see the open, the close, the high, and the low of that period. Then you can go back and customize your candles. So to get to the settings, simply right-click on the screen and an extensive menu comes up. You can see the red and green, and I like these colors, so I don't mess with that. You can change your time zone, and I will change mine to Johannesburg time. Then if you click on lines and scales, you can add the bid and ask lines, which I also really like, because they help me to see how much the market needs to move for me to make a profit and how much of my trade will be taken up by this spread, or the trading costs charged by the broker. Then if we move along, we will find indicators and a lot of other features. So you can search for any indicator, for example, the RSI, or Relative Strength Index, moving averages, etc. As you can see, these are native to TradingView, but there are a lot of community-created indicators, which you can find in the Community Scripts section over here. And then you'll see the editor's picks, the most liked scripts, and then scripts that are currently trending. So basically what these are community created indicators. And some of them are very popular. As you can see, they get a lot of likes, which also means that many traders are using them at the moment. You can also add indicators to your favorites bar, so you don't have to search for them all the time. Once you click the star, it'll appear in the favorites tab over here. If you have an overlay indicator, like the moving averages that you can see on my charts, they will remain as an overlay. But if you have an oscillator such as stochastics, you can minimize it so that you can make your chart bigger. Then if you move along to this little 4 square here, it's also very useful. You can either save a template of your own indicators, such as the ones I've got on my charts, or you can choose from pre-built ones. Next, if we move along, you can set alerts. I find this extremely useful. So you can set an alert for when the Euro USD crosses a certain threshold. However, to get notifications via email or phone, you'll need to set up an account. And for multiple alerts, you'll also have to pay for a TradingView subscription. Last, on the top menu, we have the replay button. So if you click on that, it'll let you click on a place on the chart, and it'll remove all candlesticks to the right of the line. When you press play, the candles will reappear very slowly. I particularly love this function for backtesting my strategies and to stimulate market conditions, and of course for making these videos. So you can save your settings using this tab, and it'll save any settings you have, including the color of your candlesticks, your drawings, indicators, everything you basically have on your chart. Next is a full screen tab. So if you click it, your window becomes the full size. Click exit to get out of that. And lastly here, you can screenshot your chart, download it, or copy your image and post it in the community chat section with a question or a comment, but we'll get to those later. Then if we look at the left toolbar here, this is where you'll find all your drawing tools for technical analysis. So each tab has multiple options. Here you can choose between a crosshair, which I find very useful. It has both the horizontal and vertical dimensions. Again, you can favorite these items. Next, you have various trend line tools. I often use this tool to draw trend lines, and then I often use the horizontal line for looking at price action and various support and resistance levels, and I also use vertical lines and channels. So if you favorite these, they will appear as a little star at the bottom of the screen, which you can then click, and then you can just click on the lines when you need them, and it's very convenient. Then you have the Fibonacci tools, Pitchfork and Gann tools, and these tools are generally used by more advanced traders. I use them occasionally, but I like using the Fibonacci retracement tool, so I'll favorite that one too. If you want to know more about Fibonacci retracements and how to use the tool, go check out our other videos. There'll be a link in the show notes. Next, you'll see geometric shapes. I like using rectangles for support and resistance, and I like using the brush. Again, you can favorite these. You can also write text on your chart by selecting the text bar. It's good for writing notes about your trading. I use this too, and you can write in any color. Then you get your forecasting and measurement tools. I really enjoy these tools. So I'm going to favorite the long position and the short positions. These tools basically help you to predict your risk-reward ratio. And if you click on a long position and drag it across the chart, you can see where you would set your stop loss in the red section, and where you could set your take profit at the top of the green section. And you would do the same for the short position. These basically show you how many pips your stop loss and take profit would be away from your entry price, and it shows you the volume and how much it would be in your currency. This is also very useful information. Next, you get your icons, which are self-explanatory. You get your measuring tools, which are very useful for measuring profit targets on, say, double tops or double bottoms. And you also have your zoom function over here. Okay, so now that we've gone through the main charting functions and indicators and drawing tools, I want to look at how you can create watch lists and how you can use the community ideas. Here you can click on watch list details and news. You click on the plus sign, and as you can see, I can add symbols to my watch list. Now, if I click on the clock here, you will see my active alerts. And as you can see, I have set 2 here earlier. Next, you'll find your object tree, which is essentially all the drawing tools I favorited and the indicators I favorited. The flame is basically a stock scanner of sorts where you can choose between various exchanges and they filter by percentage, volume, gaps, etc. This is very useful for stock traders. Here you'll find your calendar icon, which shows the news events of the day. Again, this is very useful and may warn you about upcoming events and when you should maybe be closing your trades. Then this icon will show you ideas. In other words, where you have screenshots at a chart and where you think it may be going. And this is something you can share with the community if you want to. Then you have your community chat where people share ideas, and the community ideas tab over here, which is also a very good place to learn from other traders. And lastly, you have live shows, and this is where traders share trading ideas and their live trading. Also very good for traders who want to learn. Now, I know this was a lot of information taken, but I hope it gave you a good overview of the trading platform. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. Our website is fxscout.com, and we would really appreciate it if you subscribed and liked our channel, as it means that we can make more free content and create more of these tutorials.